Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. Polkadot is still in a correction. I've tidied up the chart a little bit. It so far hasn't given us any indication that a low is in place or a local low. So what I've done, I have moved the top of this wave one. I think I had this 1-2 set up here before. Yeah, 1-2, and then called this, I think, an AB or something. But I've changed it now. I mean, I don't like the look of this yellow 1-2 anymore, because it would be the 1-2 setup in this C wave in our yellow scenario. I give it a chance, but it doesn't really look great anymore in terms of proportions. So the yellow count is the one I was favoring. I'm starting to lean towards the white one. I mean, both were presented in the previous videos anyway, but the proportions of the yellow, I mean, it's still a likely option. That's why I show it. I wouldn't show you an unlikely scenario. But in the yellow count, we have a very massive 1-2 setup after an initial wave A to the upside, then a B wave down, yeah. And this could now be another 1-2. And then we could see a third wave rally from there, and a wave 4 and a wave 5. We'll see how that develops, okay? So I have given you support levels for both scenarios. In this yellow count, obviously, as I said, wave 1 to the upside in a very questionable 5-wave move. But because the wave C could be an ending diagonal, it's okay to have it also as an ABC structure. So that's all fine. The support area is here defined between the 50% and the 78.6 retracement level of what is yellow wave 1. It's between $8.43 and $6.93 with an additional support at $7.78. I shared with you in the previous videos already that I find the chart a bit unreliable. It is just not really moving in impulsive structures, and it's a very difficult microstructure because it's just moving in corrections. So either way, we give our best here to give the relevant support levels, and they are clearly defined here. Now, also, the alternative count suggests that a deeper pullback is due. So in the alternative, we have a 5-wave move up complete with an extended fifth. So we had a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and an extended fifth wave. I mean, even here, I mean, there are many options. That's the problem. I could say that maybe the wave 1 is still unfolding, okay? And the wave 5 of 1 is just a large ABC structure, because it could be an expanding diagonal in which it's doing A, B, C. Yeah, but then we have a massive wave 5 of 1, so I don't really believe that. Technically possible, but not a problem, because our support area would capture that. Okay, so I'm always trying to figure out, okay, are there other scenarios and could they be relevant? And if yes, okay, do I have a support area that would capture that scenario as well? So I am treating it as a possible scenario as well, even though it would be one of the less likely ones. Yeah, and I mean, in the white count, however, we have topped in wave 1, and the move down looks like an A wave. We would then get a B wave corrective rally and a C wave down. So this is a different scenario in which a deeper pullback is possible. It doesn't need to be deep, so it doesn't need to come down to 461 or 565, but I'd like it in the white count at least to test here the area between the 38.2 and the 50% fib levels. So between 651 and 751 at least. Now, as you can see, there's a bit of an overlap between both support areas. So a bit of confluence there in the upper box of that yellow support zone. So it could provide some additional support. And I think the way to distinguish them is, okay, if we just do this, then we'd probably go, okay? But if we see a corrective move up, then, you know, we could argue, okay, it's probably just a B wave, prepare for a move down in wave C, and then we go. But regardless, both scenarios are bullish. I think that's one important finding. Both scenarios are bullish. It's just that in the white count, we have to allow for a deeper pullback, which is a counter trend move in an overall uptrend, even though the chart overall isn't like super high quality. And also in both scenarios, I mean, there's no confirmation of a low in place at this stage. Okay, so it can still easily come down a little bit lower. As you can see here, there's nothing still printing lower lows and lower highs. I mean, today a slight spike above the previous high, but nothing convincing. So yeah, I think I need to see a series of higher highs and higher lows now. At the moment, it's just forming lower lows, lower highs. And that would be an indication that at least here, wave A in the white count has bottomed. Overall, overall, still a potentially bullish chart, yeah, but hasn't given us any indication that the low is in place. Parameters are clear. I don't know if it's white or yellow, okay? They are both likely, but we have some very, very clear parameters to watch. And bear in mind that today, FOMC meeting, interest rate decision, could lead to some volatility, some distortions. The waves might go into their extremes and so on. So that's my update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.